first ever official outing. The newest member of the royal family cheering on Daddy Harry as he went head-to-head with William at the polo.
And Kate Middleton was also there with her 3 kids, the two families putting on a united front despite rumours of a rift. And for more on this, we are joined by royal author Duncan Larkham from the UK. So, Duncan, when you look at those pictures, you have to ask, what feud?
Isn't that what we're supposed to think after today? Yeah, I mean, it was carefully orchestrated. There are always photographers at these polo matches, not always looking out for royalty, but often for the great and the good that go and watch what has to be one of the world's most boring sports, in my opinion.
What?
But no, it was a surprise to see baby Archie. I think a lot of us royal watchers over here certainly thought the next time we were going to see him was when he graduated from university, so that was quite refreshing. And they all look very happy today. So yeah, it's against the backdrop of the rift, of course.
So I'm reading a bit between the lines here, Duncan. You're saying there's all up front. The rift is just going strong as ever.
Oh, I'm not sure I'm saying that. I think that they might not be the best of buddies, but I think a lot of you've got to take a lot, obviously, with a pinch of salt. But yeah, I mean, it's quite interesting that, you know, they were in the Royal Foundation, which they formed as the Fab Four, as they were called, and then a couple of weeks ago, that was only about 18 months ago, they set that up. And a couple of weeks ago, they said, actually, no, we're not the Fab Four, we're going in our own direction. So I think they'll be rather pleased with those pictures from today, because it is a bit refreshing. It has all been rumours of this rift, and it, you know, that's never good for the royals, because William and Harry, frankly, they're more than brothers. They've always been absolute soulmates all the way through their life.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, I imagine that more eyes were actually on the sidelines of this polo game, but there was a polo match being played. Who of the brothers is the better player, or who won? Oh,
I can tell you that's not even up for debate. To play polo, which of course I've never done because I find it so dull, you have to be a bit of a daredevil. You have to be prepared to really lean down, and now Harry does that. I spoke to a photographer who has covered many, many more polo matches than I ever have today, and he said that, I won't name him, but he described William as a bit of a Nancy boy when it came to polo. He stays at the back and doesn't take any risks.
Well, I mean, he's the future king. He's got to be careful.
That's right. We'll protect the melon.
Exactly, yeah. Otherwise, I'm sure.
Now, to see Archie out there, I think a lot of people probably weren't expecting that. Meghan and Harry, they've only released those couple of photos, some of them quite obscured, but there he was, in a sense, in all his glory. Had a bit of a blanket, and there was a lot of shots from behind, but he's out on show.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think what the only clue that we had in advance of this, because the palace as ever were very tight-lipped, was the fact that, as I say, these polo matches are covered by large groups of photographers all throughout the polo season. But mysteriously, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, when the photographers that usually cover these were trying to get accredited to be able to go in and take pictures, there was a massive restriction on the numbers, so there really weren't very many there allowed in today. So we kind of knew in advance that it wasn't just William and Harry that were going to be playing. We reckoned that there were going to be a few of the rest of the family, but I don't think anyone expected to see Archie and to see the Cambridge children there all playing together, happy families. A long overdue, I'd say, show of solidarity between them all.
And I'll tell you what, Kate Middleton had her hands full. I saw her there at one point. She was chasing after Louis. I think Charlotte and George were playing a game of tennis. I mean, soccer, I think, wasn't it?
You're in
something with a ball.
Theme.
Something with a ball.
Not polo. Yeah, look, we know that Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, is a real hands-on mum. I think we saw the first glimpse of what Meghan's going to be like, very affectionate towards baby Archie. And I actually think it was quite nice to see all the children and the wives, if you like, all there enjoying a day out in the sunshine.
Yeah, nice sense. Looks like she's just packed the pizza shapes in the back of the old 4x4 there and loaded them up for a little afternoon picnic. Very nice indeed, Duncan. Great to chat to you, and I'm glad that we've clarified that you hate polo and William is a Nancy boy.
Not my words.
But you said it. You did say it.
We all
I did.
Great.